I gotta do it like just post me in video. Can I just stand up?
Yeah, you can stand up,
Grab the mic though, please. Let's go ahead with your question.
Well, Chet, congratulations. Welcome home. Is
Thank
it
you.
kind of surreal to be able to bring us back home to Minnesota?
Definitely. As long as I've been alive and watching sports, and as far back as I can remember, I can't remember Minnesota really winning anything. So, and that's not even a shot at any of the teams. The teams are doing pretty good right now, actually. The Vikings are really good. Timberwolves back-to-back Western Conference Finals. So that's not even a shot to them, but I kind of just wanted to bring the trophy back to let all the kids see it. I'm getting to that age now where everybody I grew up with is starting to have little nieces and nephews, and some are having kids. So just kind of show them that, anything's possible. A lot of hard work and a little bit of luck. You can kind of do anything.
Do you remember, did you ever play here or just hit the...
At this park?
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to come up here and hoop in the summer. We would go to gyms all over the place, wherever people were playing at. So this was definitely one of them. And I used to pass here, going to and from my friend's house all the time too. So
Special place?
I'd say the whole city is, everywhere that I hooped at, yeah.
How special was it for you? Kind of weird, I bet, too. In order to go all the way through and win it, you had to beat the Timberwolves. To come here and to do that. And I know it's a professional and it's part of the business, but how was your heart right there?
100%. Like you said, it was all business. We had to focus on winning the games, but there was a lot of other stuff around that. Obviously, coming up here to play at Target Center for games 3 and 4, I had a lot of friends and family there. Got to hang out with my people after the games. We kind of went out sad in game 3, but my favorite game of the whole playoffs was game 4. It was back and forth. It was a great game, and we were able to come away with the win on the road, close game. That was definitely my favorite game.
When you were growing up moving around the city, could you have ever imagined it would take you here?
You definitely dream of it, think about it, but when we were just hooping, you weren't thinking that far forward. It's been a long time since those days to this point, and a lot's happened between there. Yeah.
I guess on that note, how special is a day like today where you kind of get back to your roots and probably are going to have some flashback memories when you're walking around the parking lot, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, it's going to be great. Like I said, it's really all about the kids. I just had my kids camp the last couple of days. It's really all about trying to, inspire them, give them something that they'll remember, for a long time to come, and really kind of excite them, make sure that they're having fun with, sports, whether it's basketball or whatever it might be. Kind of just show them, what they can dream of. I think the hardest thing for a lot of kids in a lot of situations is, they can't, work to accomplish something they don't even think is possible. So, I think it's big for them to be able to see something and, understand that it's not easy, it's not guaranteed, but if they want to do something, they can strive for that. So I think that's what today's about. Yeah.
What's the craziest thing maybe one of the young kids have said to you? Because they've seen you on commercials now.
Yeah.
They've seen you win the whole thing.
You should have been there at my camp. All these kids are influenced by TikTok and everything so much. So all the memes and all the lingo, and they just kept asking me, does Shea have aura, and asking if he's a flopper, and everything is just honestly, I think it's bad. I know every kid has an iPad or a phone, but we need to take that stuff away because tell them to go outside more or something. But it's all funny. Kids are so innocent; they don't know what's going on. So, if they want to get wrapped up in basketball, social media, and crack jokes about it, that's cool. There's a lot worse things that kids could be getting into.
You were saying at the camp the other day that you wish that you would have had something like this when you were a kid coming up. I'm just curious
Yeah.
who were some of those role models, whether it be professional players from here or at any level that you looked up to when you were a kid here.
I mean, I looked up to a lot of players. I didn't know a lot of the players that I looked up to, like, personally. But I just kind of looked at the way they approached the game and played, and tried to kind of follow suit. You know, I had really good mentors that, like, not only taught me basketball, but also kind of taught me how to live as a professional, which is sometimes more important. You know, to be a professional athlete, you have to have talent, but, like, the headache you bring can't outweigh the talent. So I was fortunate enough to be taught early on how to be easy to work with, you know, be reliable, and that kind of took me a long way. And I think that's more so from the mentors I had around me, more so than who I kind of looked up to as a player watching.
Hey, Chet, what do you think of that? Speaking of Shane, that new contract.
Whew. I need to hold $1 or something from him, but he's more than earned that. You know, the players of his caliber can't be paid what they're worth. Just the way the structure of salary cap and everything is set up, it just doesn't work that way. He's, you know, he got paid the absolute most he could get paid, and rightfully so. He's earned every dollar. You know, he's the type of person you want to see get paid to. Great person off the floor, great family man. You know, he's been a great leader for us, and, you know, I'm happy that you know, he's going to be in OKC for a long time.
You obviously have a heart to give back and to kind of be a leader for these young kids. What maybe is your message that you wish you had when you're their age that you feel that you need to say to them?
I'd say the biggest thing is just stay curious. Just think about what you want to do. Think about how you can do it. Think about what it takes to get there. And if you just stay curious, over time you'll figure out more and more. Even if you come up short, you know, if you're curious, you'll wonder why you came up short, and then you'll try to figure out how to not come up short next time. So just stay curious, whatever it is. Have fun with it. At some point in time, you have to learn how to work hard, but, you know, when you're 8 years old, it's really just about having fun. So if it's never enjoyable, you'll never want to work hard at it. So just have fun, stay curious.
Chet, is it kind of fun? You're handling all this really well, but is it kind of fun? All those kids out there are going to be trying to get your attention. Great job. Is that kind of fun?
Yeah, it might be a little overwhelming, but I think it's a great problem to have. Again, like I said, this is for the kids. This isn't about me. I didn't try to, like, I mean, there's a bunch of media in here. I don't even know how this happened, but I didn't, like, try to post this or make it a big thing. I really just told all of my people about it, told the kids in my camp about it, and said, you know, come take a picture with the trophy, you know, have fun. We're going to have food and basketballs for y'all. And I just wanted to make it about them. And, you know, if they want a picture or an autograph, I'm going to do my best to get to everybody. But, you know, it might be hard if people keep showing up.
On that note, just quickly, what's it been like to connect with, you know, guys like Giovanni, old coaches, since you've been here?
No, it's great. You know, since I got drafted, I've been extremely busy. I don't think I've been home for more than 4 days at a time since I got drafted until now. So it's good to get a little bit of home time. You know, see all my people. You know, I try to stay in touch with as many people as I can, as often as I can. But it's always better to be able to get, you know, in-person interactions with everybody and see everybody. And you know, it's a whole lot sweeter when you do it as a champion. You know, so.
We got time for 3 more, guys.
Your impression, you played against some of the Timberwolves?
Great. Yeah. Great team. Obviously, they got great players over there. I got a lot of respect for A-Rod and the way he's turned around that organization. You know, because I grew up watching basketball, and you know, there wasn't much pride in calling yourself T-Wolves fan back then. So now it's great to see what good sports teams can do for a city too. It's really livened up, the city, especially after COVID and everything that happened. So I'm rooting for all the best for them unless they're playing us. They're going to continue to get better, and they're a team that we have to have a lot of respect for because of their talent. Because we're going to be seeing them for a long time.
Is there one moment when you knew your life had changed, like away from how you play on the court, like, okay, this is my new life now in the NBA, like something surreal moment for you?
Not too much. I'd say when you realize you get paid a lot of money to just play basketball, when that kind of kicks in, you're like, I never want this to end. So you just want to, and I'm the type of person, even if I didn't get paid, I would just play basketball every day. So, it makes me want to be even more serious about what I do, take it serious so that I can be doing this as long as I can. Because I really do enjoy it. But on top of that, it really is an easy life. You're taken care of. They put you in good hotels. So it's a great life to live. But you can't get wrapped up in that and stop kind of pursuing improvement. So I wouldn't say it was one moment, but overall, that's kind of how I think about it. Yeah.
One more, and then we're going to get Chet out to the event.
Hey, Chet, there was a viral moment during your celebration where you stumble over your words. Do you still go back to that clip and laugh about it, or?
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. I do a lot of goofy stuff, and like the internet doesn't quite know me as well as people who know me. So the people who know me just laugh. But I mean, the internet laughs too, I guess. So I'll let them have their laugh. It was a great couple days in OKC. I'll just say that.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.